Commissioner, Precinct 1, Gary Martin is absent. Okay, moving along to public comments.
And there are none at this time.
None?
No, sir.
Okay, so, agenda item number 4, certificates of completion and awards.
And there are none at this time.
Okay. We'll get through for you pretty quick, Commissioner Wilder.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, agenda item number 5, extension activity reports, the handouts, and we do have those. And we have the agents here to ask questions or answer questions if we have any. We've done real well. Let's go on to agenda item number 6. That way you can introduce everybody that you brought. So, agenda item number 6, Wichita Jackson County Judge Nicole Dimmer, FCH agent, presenting 2021 4-H National Champion Consumer Decision Making and 2022 4-H National Champion Poultry Judge and Team. Nicole.
Yes, good morning, everybody. So we are finally here to congratulate and show off our national winning teams. We have 2 national winning teams this year. The first one, we have the pictures up because as you can see, we only have a couple of the coaches and one of the team members because our kids are so busy. They're either preparing to go to college or they're at other conferences and camps this summer. So this is the date that worked best for our coaches, so at least they got to come. So the first picture that we have up here is our national winning poultry judging team. After countless hours of studying, these guys won state, so they beat out every county in the state of Texas, and then they went to Louisville, Kentucky for the national contest in November this past year. So, and then they, as you can tell, they beat those people too across the nation. So we're very happy and proud of them for all their hard work they put in. Jeremy Lee is the coach, so we cannot do it without them because these guys, our adult leaders, are amazing. They spend their time and effort teaching the 4-Hers and making sure that they're on track for their success, basically. So that's the first team, and then in January, the Family and Consumer Sciences Quiz Bowl team, they won state, and then they went to Denver, Colorado in January, and they beat out the rest of the nation and got first place. So we were excited in November when we heard about the poultry judging team, and then the Quiz Bowl team brought home the win again, so we were over the moon about it. So do y'all have any questions? I have Michael Campos here.
Yes, we got to at least recognize him.
But on the poultry judging team, we have Daniel Lee, Bly Mangum, Rance Mangum, Miguel Borrego, and then our coach, Jeremy Lee. And then on the FCS Quiz Bowl team is Luke Scribner, Logan Baker, Michael Campos, and Peyton Hayaski, and Valerie Campos as the coach and adult leader. Okay. Do you have questions? It's a lot of information to.
Comment, that's outstanding. That's great.
The kids work really hard.
Awesome job.
At the high school level, we lose a lot of our kids because of extracurricular and working, and And these kids, yeah, as you can see,
They're busy.
but these boys for my Quiz Bowl team made the time to practice on their own for nationals. And for Texas, I mean, they competed for almost 8 hours in matches, one right after the other, and came out undefeated the entire day for state. And when we went to nationals, we got the packet, and it is a completely different, it's fabric and sewing machine parts and seat belts and spices, safety.
Yep.
And the boys were like, I have no clue what a sewing machine even looks like. So we brought sewing machines for them to take apart and to study and they made flashcards, and they spent their off time during Christmas break meeting 3 times a week practicing. And we went to Denver. We pulled into Denver to 11 degrees temperature and an impending snowstorm. And everybody's like, we've got to go to Walmart over there across the highway to go get snacks. So we drove over there, grabbed the snacks to come back to our rooms to study, and everything is covered in snow. And so we made our way back to the rooms, and the boys hunkered down, and every day we practiced for 1 to 2 hours before the actual contest. So when the contest day, they have to take a written exam, which in Texas we don't do. And one of the moderators came out and she went, and I was like, okay, that means my boys did well on the written exam. And we had competed against Utah twice during the pandemic. They had hosted, Utah 4-H hosted a virtual tournament, Quiz Bowl tournament twice, and we beat their team twice, but they were a tough team to beat. So the boys knew coming into this, Utah's gonna be there, it's gonna be tough. And so they studied and studied and studied to where that material was memorized and they could picture it in their heads. So when the judges started asking questions that final round, they were buzzing before the judges could finish, the moderator could read the question. They were already buzzing in answers. And the Utah team kind of sat there stunned and just kind of put their buzzers down. And our final for that round, for the final contest, was 53 to -3. Yeah, that was our reaction. And we were excited, and we were like, yes, yes. But then you felt really bad for the other team, because
They have the material longer than us too.
they used this material for their state contest. So I was like, well, y'all have this material. And the little girl says, one of the team members says, oh, we just started studying 2 weeks ago. And I'm like, this is a national contest. And she said, well, we've got other stuff going on. And I'm thinking, these boys could never meet at the same time. We were doing Zoom meetings with Michael or Hayden or whoever couldn't be there. We were doing Zoom meetings and practices. And so, but I was very proud of them.
Jeremy.
Yeah, I won't go as long as Valerie did. No, I'm gonna brag on my kiddos for just a few minutes. So in our poultry contest, there's 3 categories that you have. You have a market category, which is whole chickens. They have to grade those on USDA grades, parts. We also have an egg category, which is interior, exterior, and broken out eggs. You actually break the egg out, and they have to measure the height of the albumin and score it 1 through 9. And then they have the live bird category, or past production. So the kids get 3 classes of live birds, and they pick 2 of them that they have to get. They have to give oral reasons on. So that judge these birds, take some notes. They get 10 minutes to prepare, and then they have to give live oral reasons to a set of judges on why they placed what they did. So one of our girls, Bly Mangum, was up at Texas Tech. So during our prep for this, so we had to Zoom her in and try to have virtual practices with her, especially on reasons. I'd call her in the weeknights and give her some reasons, or give her some scenarios, and she'd call me back 10 minutes later and read the reasons over the phone with me so we could learn how to do it. And then when we got to the contest, they break it up into those 3 categories and then overall. And we had the high individual, which was Rance, and second high individual, which was Bly in the past production category. Then we got to market. My son Daniel won it individually, and then they put all the individuals together. My son Daniel won that one individually, and then as a team we won. And I did a little bit of research on the internet through 4-H, And it only went back to 1940, I think, but Texas has never won 4-H poultry judge national championship until this year. So
That's outstanding. I have a question for, how many different 4-H organizations around the county are represented in those two teams?
Let's see, we have Three Oaks for years, Three Oaks, Labatt,
and that's it.
Three Oaks and Labatt.
And mine is, well, that in Stockdale.
So those 3 clubs.
But now they're
we
all
have
graduated. so-
13 clubs, so, yes, most of them are already graduated. I think, we have a couple on the poultry judging team that is left, right? Grants is left?
Yeah, he's still here.
Right,
There
so
we go. Okay,
Ransom Miguel will be seniors this year.
yes. And then one Lone Ranger on the Quiz Bowl team.
But once they compete at nationals, they can't come back and compete at the state level anymore. So
They have to move on.
we have to start on. So my youngest is back there. He's 9. So his goal is to make nationals by the time he's in high school. So when he's in high school. So we have to start with a whole new. Nicole's got to find me new kids. Find us new kids to work with.
Yeah, so like they said, we're excited. We're sorry we didn't get here sooner and before everybody left off for college and camps and everything. But, and again, I just want to thank our adult volunteers because they really put the time and effort into making sure these kids do very well. Their content. So.
Thank y'all.
Thank you.
Okay, moving along to agenda item number 7, Wichita Jackson County Judge, request to go for bids for the following for Wilson County. 7A, material hauling, material plus hauling. 7B, fuel. 7C, towing. D, lawn maintenance services. Okay, bids will be published on July 20th, 22. Deadline to turn in package to auditor's office will be 9 a.m. August 8th, 2022. Bids will be open 10 a.m. August 8th, 2022. Bids will possibly be awarded in Commissioner's Court on September 12th, 2022. Did I get that right?
That is
Add
correct.
anything to it? Okay. So I'll entertain a motion to go out for,
I'll make a motion, Judge, we go out for the bids.
motion by Commissioner File, second by Commissioner Perdola, that we go out for bids for material hauling, material plus hauling, fuel, towing, and maintenance services. Is there any more discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. So, we've got that. Okay, agenda item number 8, Larry Wiley, Commissioner Precinct 4, Jim Stewart, County Sheriff, present for fiscal year 2022-2023 budget proposal for Wilson County Sheriff's Office.
Let me take this later.
No, you take it.
After being here a year and a half and going through the process one time, plus seeing all the stuff that's going on in the country right now and the growth of this county, I thought this year I'd bring together a proposal for the sheriff's office to try to move forward to addressing our growth and what we're going to need to look forward to for the next 4, 6, 10 years or whatever.
This obviously is an information, as I say, only
Yes.
presentation for today because of the budgetary issues have not been approached yet. And I also gathered from the conversation that he and I had that it is not so much an issue that we need to review today. It's just a statement of what he anticipates or thinks that he needs for the budget to go forward. As he stated earlier, with the growth of the county and to a degree the state of our nation.
Okay, there's nothing, the jail,
It's in there.
it's in there?
Yes, sir. Should be.
It's the fourth page, Judge. Yes, sir.
So where's this at compared to your last year's budget?
The numbers should be on there.
Okay.
The shaded part is the proposed side. The other part was last year's.
So is there a total?
Sir?
Is there a total?
Should be on the last page.
Sheriff, on the page that shows additional personnel, where the open positions are those new positions that you want to add?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. I expanded on the personnel side, the positions that I believe are necessary. And then in the shaded area, I want to run the total
Oh, I see.
for everybody.
Mhm.
Do you know how much of an increase this is, percentage-wise?
I just did quick math, it's 72% is what I calculated based on those two numbers.
How much?
71.7
Percent increase?
from the 1.8 to the 2.6 is 71.7.
Okay.
Judge, as I put on the cover sheet, I know it's significant, but I just wanted to address what I thought, where we needed to start trying to get to. I realize that it's not an immediate thing, but it's where I think we need to, as a county, we need to start working towards.
Anybody have any questions?
Yeah, where are we gonna get money to fix the roads?
Okay. Moving right along. Agenda item 9, Rebecca Scriven, Permits and Development Director. 9A, Utility Permit. Okay, 9A1, permit number 682, Southern Springs Water Supply Corporation, Precinct 4, County Road 306, review and approve. And County Road, 9A2, permit number 383, Southern Springs Water Supply Corporation, Precinct 4, County Road 306, review and approve. And can we do 5 also, since it's Precinct 4?
I don't see why not.
Okay, and so 9A5, permit number 686, Southern Springs Water Supply Corporation, Precinct 4, County Road 304, review and approve.
Alright, so for permit number 682, it's on County Road 306. They're looking to bore under the road 3 feet, or 3 feet down to provide a water line to a 5.8 acre tract of land.
Here, two different issues on 306, right?
Yes, so that tract of land actually came to the Development Review Committee last Thursday, and that's.
You got a favorable,
Yes, that's coming up after the utility permit, so the two on 306 are for that
Two
route.
5-acre pieces.
Okay, you got the permit number 2, number 683. Are these going to the same property or?
No, they're right next to each other.
Okay. One on each side?
Yes, sir. We're splitting that thing in half and making two 5-acre tracts out of it, or 5 point something.
Judge, I make a motion.
We still got
Still got one more.
One more for me?
686.
Oh, I thought we just got that.
And number 5.
And this one is also, they are boring under the County Road 304, we'll go 3 feet deep to provide that connection to the property.
I hope they get these right. Judge, I make a motion, I'm going to make a motion for all three that we approve permit number 682, 683, and 686. So, all in precinct 4.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Lonnie, second by Commissioner Perdola. We approve permit number 682, permit number 683, and permit number 686. Is there any more discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
I don't understand exactly what that property was on 306. The gentleman that proposed it couldn't tell us where it was.
That's what Commissioner Lonnie wants. Okay. Now we're going to agenda item 9A3, permit number 684, Sutherland Springs Water Supply Corporation, Precinct 3, Trails End, review and approve. Permit number, agenda item 9A4, permit number 685, Sutherland Springs Water Supply Corporation, Precinct 3, County Road 342, review and approve. And 9A6, permit number 687, Sutherland Springs Water Supply Corporation, Precinct 3, County Road 337, review and approve.
All right, and all of these are boring under the road 3 feet for that 1 inch service line with the 2 inch spacing.
Okay. didn't, well, the reason they're doing the war here.
That one is another structure residence for drilled in.
Yeah, no, this is County Road 342.
I guess there must be a water meter right there.
Do they
Yeah.
not have existing service and that's what they're getting?
It's not showing existing service on the map.
Okay,
Provided.
so they're getting their existing, okay.
Yes. Double check the description on it.
There's a couple of pieces of property down there on 322.
This is County Road 337. This one's also.
And on permit number 687, were they cutting some property out or?
No, it was already passed to get.
Oh, okay, but they just didn't have service?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, Robert Jr.'s got big kids now. I guess maybe he's gonna be looking for acres to have his kids.
Oh, okay, he's getting ready. That's nice of him.
His daddy left him that old place when he passed, so, and then he's got a house, Robert Smith,
Yeah.
James out there.
Yeah, I know. I used to work with Robbie.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Years ago. This one's yours, Commissioner Bordeaux.
All right, I'll make a motion that we accept permit, approve permit 684, Trails Inn, permit number 685 on County Road 342, and permit 687 on County Road 337.
I'll second
Motion by Commissioner Bordeaux, second by Commissioner Wiley. We approve permits on number 684, permit number 685, and permit number 687. Is there any more discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. So we've got all the permits done. Okay, now we're going to 9B, non-standard plants and variances. B1, Track B, County Road 306, Precinct 4, Bedford. Discuss and take action.
So this one is an 11-acre tract, little over 11-acre tract that they are looking to split into two evenly, which will bring them into 5.8 acres per tract. They came to the Development Review Committee, they met all the requirements and received a favorable recommendation.
Steve received a favorable review.
it. Kind of frontage, you know, I can see it here, 239 foot. I'll make a motion that we approve it as presented.
it. Second.
Motion by Commissioner Wiley, second by Commissioner Fowle, that we approve the non-standard plant on B1, Track B, County Road 306 for Bedford. Is there any more discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Now we're going to 9C, subdivision Eden Crossing, Unit 7, C1. Discuss and take action on release of letter of credit.
inspection, which was approved, so it's just time to release the letter of credit.
Okay.
I make a motion that we release a letter of credit.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Wiley, second by Commissioner Verdola, that we release a letter of credit on Eden Crossing number 7. Any more discussion? All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Thank you, Rebecca. Were you nervous?
I'm better this time.
Did
Not
Did
quite
a
shaky.
good, you did a good job.
You did not seem nervous at all.
You did a
Well,
good
good,
job.
I played it
Thank
off a
you.
little bit. I told Leanne, I was like, give me 3 times. I'll be able to control it at least. There you go.
Thank you. Okay, moving along to agenda item number 10, Eva S. Martinez, County Clerk, minutes.
And they have been handed out and reviewed by the judge's office and county attorney's office. There was a discrepancy that the auditor's office found right now.
Yeah, may I ask, Judge, just on the minutes of the June 27th meeting in the matter of grants, on item 11, on a motion by Commissioner Wiley and seconded by Commissioner Martin, voted unanimously to approve accepting the Motor Vehicle Prevention Authority MAG grant in the amount of $20,000 for the sheriff. It should read to lease or purchase automatic license plate readers, because I believe we're.
To lease or purchase?
Or purchase, yes, sir.
Okay,
He has the option. If he chooses to lease them, then we can extend it. If he chooses to purchase it, I just want to make sure that that's noted. Thank you.
And we can approve them, sign them, knowing that we'll make
with
that
the
change.
addition, has anybody else got any other changes or additions?
You know, I read through them, and of course, that'd be an easy one to miss.
Yes, absolutely.
I'll make a motion. Second.
Motion by Commissioner File, second by Commissioner Verdola. We approve the minutes of June 13th and June 27th, 2022. Any more changes, thing? And this is to approve with the change?
Yes. Yes.
Approve with the change?
Correction.
Okay. Any more questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries, so we have approved the minutes. I'm going to sign the one, and then when you read it, then I'll sign it, yeah,
Yes, sir.
with the correction. Okay, moving right along to agenda item number 11. Jalen T. Bodiford, Human Resource General Specialist. Payroll and personnel changes.
Valerie Deason was hired as the Assistant Emergency Management Coordinator for the Emergency Management Department, making $17.66 per hour, or $36,732.80 effective July 5th. Ashley Trono was hired as a Tax Customer Service Specialist for the Tax Office, making $14.42 per hour, or $30,000 annually effective today, July 11th. Lisa Kutzer resigned from her position as a permitting clerk for the Permits and Development Department effective July 15th. And Lisa Wilson McCall resigned from her positions in the Library and IT Department effective July 15th.
Thank you. No change in line items or budget, so that's informative only. So we're moving on to agenda item 12, Brenda Trevino County Auditor bills.
Yes, so I've got a total of $239,044.71. There's nothing out of the ordinary. The second report that's attached is the credit card report that shows charges. And I did review and approve these, so you're looking good to go.
Judge, I make a motion that we approve the bills as presented.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Wiley, second by Commissioner Fredola. Approve the bills as presented. Is there any more questions, changes, deletions, additions? Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. So we have approved the bill. Okay, moving along to the agenda item number 13, the one we were waiting for, is adjournment at 9:41. We got you out of here in plenty of time, Commissioner White.
Thank you, sir.